Thank everyone for coming. I'm very excited all of you are here, both the people who joined us last year and the new faces that are here for the first time. And just thinking back of last year when we did it, our first event, immediately after the event, my initial reaction was just like, thank God, it worked out unbelievable. But then I said, how am I going to do this again? How is it possible? Maybe, someone told me it's maybe beginner's luck. I don't know. So but I knew it was very important to everyone. Everyone was going to get a lot of value out of it. I knew I had to do it. But then I said, well, I better deliver. And now I was under pressure. I have to, make do on the promises. And I'm confident that everyone here will feel that, they got what was delivered, what was promised last year. I'm going to go over a few things that I think are the most significant, but there are really so many things that I promised. There's so many things that were delivered that we've set up this QA area that Eric mentioned. It's called QA for questions and answers, not quality assurance. So don't, basically, we went in many directions. I'm going to talk about a few things now. There are a couple presentations later on in the day. And actually, there are a bunch of things that were documented that are there at the QA area. So one of the things that I think is most significant, right, that was introduced last year, presented last year, is Skustack, which Eric is also on the development team now. So some people might say, what is Skustack? Skustack by SellerCloud. Skustack is basically the inventory aspect of SellerCloud. And initially, SellerCloud's been dealing with inventory, like Eric said, for a number of years. But instead of just sending the available inventory to the channels, what we tried to do is to go deeper into the warehouse and to really help people get their physical inventory under control, make tools for them to easily count it and keep it accurate. Because if your inventory is not accurate, so then whatever we're sending to the marketplaces isn't going to be any better. So we started development already a few years ago. Already last year we presented it. At this point, we are over 100 of our clients using it, which is not just a big success for that. It was sort of like my second child or something, but building that project. But what I want to do here today is to really talk about some of the features and then talk about how it's relevant to everyone. So to go over Skustack, like everyone knows, it tracks inventory, but it also can do warehouse transfers, receive RMAs, help you pick and prepare your FBA shipments, pick orders, receiving, cycle counting. All this stuff is part of Skustack, and it's a mobile app that everyone could use. What I'm introducing to you guys today is what's called Skustack Basic. What Skustack Basic is something that takes the most fundamental part of Skustack, not all necessarily the picking and the receiving and stuff like that, but giving you the ability to see your inventory on your mobile device, giving you the ability to count your inventory, and we're including it within your SellerCloud subscription at no cost to you guys. So you'll be able to use your mobile device. You can download it from the Google Play Store. Right? It only works on Android right now, unfortunately, but it's on the Google Play Store. You can look up your products. You can edit the UPC of the product. I'll give you a little demo. What you can't do, you can always upgrade, but you can get it once you get a feel for it. You can see whether it's relevant for your business. Let's see it in action. So here's an example of looking up a product. It's an app just like any app on your phone. Anyone who knows how to use a smartphone should find it easy to do this. You can get Android devices with scanners on them. I know someone who sells them. We actually sell them ourselves. Over here you can see you can easily just scan a barcode, look up a product. Once you're on the product, you can then click into one of these tiles over here, one of these buttons, and edit the dimensions, the weight. Aliases. Very often there's more than one UPC code for a product. Let's say you scan the item, you don't find it. So it might be that the manufacturer changed the UPC code on it. So let's say there's no results. You can easily, as you're in the warehouse, because like I said, it's a mobile device, these types of things are not done from the desktop computer. It's right in your pocket. You can go type in, you can search a product by name, add an alias to it, which you'll see over here. It's one of the tiles. And then the next time you go and scan it, you'll find it right away. And very often when people do inventory counts, they're finding items and they end up counting. If they don't have a device to verify that what item they're counting, they could count the same item twice, or they could think that one item is really two different items. I've seen it all happen. So with this, basically we're giving every SellerCloud customer the ability to audit their own inventory. And another feature, you can add shadows. If anyone doesn't know what a shadow is, they can go to the question area and feel free we'll explain it to you, but you can add shadows. Another thing is warehouse images. We added the ability to take pictures, because everyone's phone has a camera on it. So why not take pictures of the products as they look in your warehouse? So with your mobile device, you can take pictures. You can actually store that on the product so that anyone who's going around in the warehouse can see it as it looks in the warehouse, as opposed to just having the pictures as they're facing the customer who's buying the product. See over here, now that picture could show on the inventory tab. So everything's in sync. It's all real time with SellerCloud because it's connecting to the very same system. We're all the same company. Another thing over here, printing product labels. Very often, people are printing product labels stuff that needs to go to FBA, right? You can't just send it in as it comes to you. So directly from the mobile device, from your smartphone, you can print product labels just like that. They come in different formats, different styles. You can have the Amazon FBA one. You could have a UPC barcode label. And there are a bunch of, this is a Zebra printer, but there are a bunch of compatible printers you could buy, relatively inexpensive. And then, like I said, fundamentally, it's meant for inventory. So adjusting inventory is very easy. From your own phone, you could just look up the item like before, make an adjustment, and it will immediately take hold in SellerCloud, and that's that. It's as easy to sign up as 1, 2, 3, they say. So you can sign up either from the website or from the mobile app itself. You can have the ability to sign up. Basically, you're adding a subscription. It's free, like I said, but you can easily sign up from the website. You can skip the credit card step. You won't be charged, and you can always upgrade if you want.